Hey everyone, Mike Guerra here from the Guerra team, Remax Hallmark Che. I was just showing you my screaming goat. Stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to show you how the goat screams. I just saw this. I was in the store the other day. My wife was shopping and yeah, I went into the one department and I'm always a jokester. I always pick up stuff like this. I said, honey, this is what I'm buying, a screaming goat. And she looks at me like,
you're crazy.
Today's video is about seller's market. What does it mean to be in one? And what are some tips for buyers during a seller's market? Currently in the market we are in, October 2024, in my area, Simcoe County, we are in a buyer's market. So lots of inventory, good for buyers, tough for sellers. You have to be very aggressive with your pricing, market the property, but it is definitely a buyer's market. There has been so much inventory on the market. We haven't seen this much in many, many years. So we're gonna pretend that we're in a seller's market. So during COVID, 2021, 2022, even 2020, we were in a crazy seller's market. Now, those of you who were shopping during that time know, trying to buy something when there's an offer date set and there's 10 or 20 offers, people going in, firm offers, no conditions, it's just chaos. Home lists for $800,000 and sells for $1.2 million. That's a seller's market, so sellers love it. They list their home, they have an abundance of buyers wanting to bid on that property and offer on that property, they get top dollar. But as I always tell people, as a seller, it's favorable, but when you sell your home, then you're going to be one of those buyers. So always treat everybody fair and equal because, karma, as they say, karma comes around. Seller's market is definitely low inventory. Prices keep climbing up higher because one house sells in a bidding war for, $200,000 over asking and $100,000 over what it should sell for. And the next one down the road wants to sell for that much. So he lists his price at that one and it keeps creeping up and up. And the prices, they jumped over 50% during COVID. So now after COVID, we went to a more balanced market and then we came down to a buyer's market, which is what we're currently in right now. But some tips for buyers, if you're in a seller's market, I would say you have to be very calm. You can't let emotions take over. You go to a house, you love it. There's gonna be other people bidding on that house. You have to set a number. I always tell my clients, set a number in your head and say, we're not going over that number. I've had people overextend themselves, even despite what I recommended, overbid. It gets emotional. You really get attached to a house. You really think that's the one, but you can get lost in the bidding process and you can overbid. And sometimes properties don't appraise for what you offer and you get into a lot of trouble that way. So don't let emotions take over. Set a number in your head. If you're a buyer during a seller's market, have those expectations that we're not going over this price. Try to put in as clean, and I don't want to say no conditions because I always like people to do inspection and financing. But sometimes when the other offers are no conditions, try to put in as clean as offer as possible and always know your limit. I don't know when we'll see a seller's market again. Perhaps if interest rates come really low and prices go back up, it might switch again from a buyer's to a seller's market. But right now we're in a buyer's market, and for times when it is a seller's market, we're going to do another video on buyers market and sellers in that market, how to help sellers out. So stay tuned. I did say I would let you hear the screaming goat, so here it goes. Already, my microphone is there. So you hear that? So he just, if you're having a bad day and you just go to the counter and click this, and he screams. One more time, Mr. Goat. Anyways, feel free to reach out anytime to me. Questions about real estate. I'll bring the screaming goat along and we can laugh together. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. All my info is below in the description. I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks so much.